Your attention, everyone. The Knights of Seiros and our most trusted allies have gathered. We have rallied our troops for the purpose of stopping the Adrestian Empire's efforts to rule all. We have prepared a new flag to fight under. Much like the Professor, it bears the crest of flames. I hope everyone finds this suitable.
Okay, I think from what I've heard from secondhand sources, this also happens on the Golden Deer route, but there Claude is doing this just to get most of the Alliance on side.
Beneath this flag, we will bring back peace to the great land of Fodlan.
Professor, I am not sure I understand. Why is the Empire intent on making an enemy of the Church?
Well, I could tell you, but that would be giant Crimson Flower spoilers.
What is meant by the way of the Church? What do they dislike about it?
They mainly dislike Rhea from what it seems. The issue is that Rhea is depicted as a lot more evil and crazy on that route than she is on every other one, so it's kind of murky territory.
I have no idea what Edelgard was thinking or how she arrived at the decision to raise an army. However, I do have some small insight as to what she is after. She is attempting to destroy the existing social order.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly true.
That is why the Church of Seiros is first on her list of institutions that must be destroyed.
Actually, that's the Lesser Alliance for reasons that make me a lot less likely to sympathize with her, but anyway.
It may very well be her goal to rebuild Fodlan from the ground up.
Yeah, that's basically what she wants to do.
I see. But that is only Edelgard's desire, is it not? I cannot imagine that the people of Fodlan would want that for themselves. She may have high ideals, but she certainly lacks any compunction about throwing the world and its people into an awful war.
And that is exactly how I feel about her, and exactly why I don't side with her.
It just seems so illogical.
You have a point, Flame. I do not believe the people will ever understand her aims.
So that's the thing, even if she was able to succeed in kind of unify Fodlan and stuff, surely that wouldn't just magically make everyone be happy with the new status quo. Like, surely there'd probably be open rebellions and things like that. It wouldn't, I think it would collapse really easily.
So long as she makes the people suffer, our Knights of Seiros will fight on and strive to protect them. If we do not defeat Edelgard and retake control of this world, Fodlan's future shall be as dark as night.
Thank you, dear brother. I finally feel I understand what is going on.
I am always happy to answer your questions, Flame. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Who is Rhea really? That's a good one. Also Nemesis.
Well, actually, I have a question for the professor. My brother mentioned that you slumbered for 5 years. Where was it that you slept? The bottom of a valley? In the water? That certainly sounds frigid. I would never choose such a place myself. I am surprised you did not fall ill.
Me immune to sickness, me silent protagonist with no emotions or heart.
Pardon the intrusion, but we must prepare a counterattack, now!
And I'm bowing politely.
It seems the Imperial Army found out about us entering the monastery.
That is sooner than expected. They must have been spying on us.
Well, it has been a month since we got here. Surely word would have got out by now.
I wonder if we can win on our own.
There aren't many of them. It looks like we'll just be facing the ones who were stationed nearby.
Did they move on us too soon? Perhaps if we fight by using the land to our advantage... Of course, if we are careful, we will not lose. Never again will those Imperial scoundrels disgrace Garreg Mach with their presence. Onward, Professor!
So I'm guessing this chapter will end up being very similar to the one on the Blue Lions route. Oh, Petra could try and be a Wyvern rider. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. She actually keeps her canon outfit as a Wyvern rider. And as assassin. Didn't expect that. However, this is a serious crapshoot. She is not going to do this, is she? Nope. Okay, let's go. So... without Dimitri being crazy, I wonder if Randolph's death will be less brutal.
Though preparations are still being made to raise troops for the Resistance Army at Garreg Mach, the Imperial Army is already one step ahead. Anticipating the Resistance Army's actions, General Randolph and the Imperial Vanguard, under his command, begin their advance toward Garreg Mach to reclaim the monastery.
Okay, so from now on, we do seem to be getting unique cutscene intros to chapters. Yeah, I still think at this point it'd be more accurate to call this the Resistance route, not Church route. Okay, let's see. Okay, there are still Pegasus Knights. The map is pretty similar to how it was on Blue Lions. There are still some fairly dangerous Dork Bishops. Magic Bow. Goddess Ring. Huh. Oh, alright, the Falcon Knights arrived as reinforcements later, didn't they? Yeah, well, here's Randolph. Empire Raiders, okay, and he has absorption just like Mr. Generic Assassin from earlier, who, yeah. They're still just regular Pegasus Knights. It's just kind of interesting playing this right after playing Chapter 12 and just looking and seeing how completely devastated the map is. Okay, I probably want to show off some of the characters who I didn't get to show last time. Guess that means no Ferdinand. So I definitely want my Dancer, and I kind of want Petra as well, but Caspar's a little behind. And Bernie's really behind, however, she also kind of horrendously sucks. Oh, and I cooked a speed +1 dish, that's why everyone has blue speed. Yeah, look at these stats, they're just awful apart from Dex. It's really a shame. I guess maybe I can drop Linhardt if I'm bringing Marianne. So most of us deploy here. I don't think I want Lysithea on that side. I'll probably need some bow power over there. It might actually be Bernie because... Leonie's very, very strong, so she should be more over this side. This looks decent. I'm gonna have to swap out some battalions, because you don't even have one at all. That's actually pretty fitting. Okay, that all seems in order. Let's go.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
Clever tactics are our only hope here. We will use fire to deal with the main enemy force.
Maybe this being hard mode, the fire will actually do something.
Report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garreg Mach.
If we allow them to take the interior, the monastery will be lost. We must drive them back.
Okay, so defend mission. Well, route plus defend, but still. Okay, do we still have to, like, escort a Swordmaster over here? Because that always felt a little bit tedious to me. By the way... Yeah, I did that. I actually did that. So, that's kind of funny. That's kind of incredibly silly. The problem is I need that thing to die.
I do this for all of us.
If anything, I kind of want Lysithea. Yes, Lysithea, not Lysithea. Yeah, she's basically a kill or be killed kind of character, isn't she?
You lost that one.
Okay, maybe you can try for Warlock now. It feels a bit weird she's still just a mage. And that doesn't do enough, so I'm gonna have to use a combat art.
I'll be home again soon.
Well, you kind of are home, and people are trying to take it over,
strategy?
so probably... So, probably no choice but to end up fighting here. Okay, it's the central front that I'm kind of worried about, especially with all these really, really annoying Pegasus Knights who do that to Marianne.
My orders?
However, you're... Ah! Oh, really? Are you... Oh, well, I can silver bow you in the face. Hopefully, you don't miss, Leonie. Come on. Come on, make the shot. Thank you.
For Gerald.
Yes, for Gerald. Ah. Well, at least she doesn't get doubled by a lot of them. Okay, you're still going to attempt to attack Marianne, which is not good. Obviously. Okay, that's a ballista. It's funny, like, why didn't we have any troops guarding the ballistas? Like, surely the ballistas should be our ballistas, because this is our base, but... Oh well.
Leave it to me.
Nah, not great there.
I'll do my best.
How about this? Whenever I hear that, I think, how about this? Take this. No! Oh, that's Silver. That's who says that. Silver from Sonic 06, which is probably not a good person to be quoting, but oh well. Yeah, I can Iron Gauntlet you.
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
Yeah, as a brawler, Raphael's a little weird because he's not exactly the fastest. I think he has one of the worst speed growths and bases in the entire game. Dedue at least has a somewhat solid speed base, and he gets kind of fast later on in the game, but not so much Raphael. Raphael's a little bit, well, a lot bit, very, very slow. Now, Seth does have Night Kneeler, but, well, he at least doubles this guy. I made a big deal about grabbing threats and sickles in my previous playthrough, and I don't think I ever used a single one, which is kind of funny. Well, at least Seth's not getting doubled as much as he used to be, that's good, so he got out of his slump pretty quickly. I believe Petra has an Armor Slayer, although I don't really want to waste my... Whoa, okay, that is a good evade rate, though. There are still a lot of archers running around. I don't exactly want to waste my, my Stry is what I'm trying to say. By the way, I tried to have Petra take the Swordmaster exam every single week of that month, and she failed with the 71% every time. So, yeah, that's the reason Petra's not a Swordmaster right now. Although I might want her to be a Wyvern Lord later. Okay, if she goes there, only a mage attacks her. That mage can't attack Raphael.
More fighting.
Gotta remember that up arrow with... Oh, actually, yeah, those. Okay, I could meteor someone, but I'd probably rather dance. This part of the map looks kind of cool.
Here's the trick.
Just noted Gerald's mercenaries look kind of different to how they did back at the start of the game. Okay, I'd probably rather smack this Peggy right here. I guess I'm gonna have to do it with a bow. No, you do not have bow range +1. I keep forgetting that. Because you are actually a paladin, not a bow knight. So, yeah, no bow range boosts. But you will be a...
Destroy you. Alright, who's next?
Isn't there someone who, like, has a meme about saying, I will destroy you or something? I feel like it's a Marvel character, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so who's attacking, Dorothea? You're gonna do solid damage, at least. Okay, Ignatz is not gonna do much, apart from smash his own barricades, which wouldn't work so well. He can haze slice a barricade, but no! That'd be silly.
What? That strange battle flag is... But isn't our enemy the Church of Seros?
They didn't have enough soldiers with just the church, so they upped their numbers by joining with those filthy rogues. It doesn't matter what flag they fly. They're nothing more than a mob. We'll destroy them all.
I just realized I probably should have brought Caspar to this fight, because he has special boss dialogue with Randolph, because Randolph is his uncle, but I don't think he'd particularly enjoy fighting his uncle anyway. Randolph's not a bad person. But this route's going to be interesting, because now you've got this very, like, the Empire has a very personal motive against you. Because, yeah, we're essentially Empire deserters at this point. We've kind of Nasala'd them.
I must lead them well.
And yes, Byleth, you must lead this band of traitors well.
I'm strong.
Okay, his speed is starting to pick up. He's still a bit slow. Oh, cue memes. Yeah, it's funny. At the time of recording this, I've just seen these comments recently, but at the time you'll see this, there will have been way in the past, so you really kind of forgotten. But a lot of people think that Doga calls Gordon. No, Gordon calls Doga a big log, L-O-G. No, it's you big lug, clearly, like L-U-G, as in big dumb person.
Our troops are preparing the attack. Protect them until.
Okay, so that gimmick is still in play. Basically, lug is kind of like muscle-bound idiot, I guess. But, oh, alright. This map's actually smaller than I remember it being. Okay. That's a ballista. I guess Byleth can draw the ballista's fire. Huh. You know what's weird? Like, weirdly, this map is actually... I don't want to speak too soon, but this map's actually going smoother than... than it did on my Blue Lions file on a far lower difficulty. That's really bizarre. I don't like that, but you at least do have a silver bow. Which is also not going to kill you. Oh, I feel bad for Marianne. I really want to get her into a Holy Knight quickly. Guess I can axe you down. Ex-Pegasus Knight is actually something I kind of wanted to see in the series for a while. I had this kind of idea of like a, I don't know, like a, if I, this is another one of my hypothetical Fire Emblem fan game ideas, but like, which I doubt I'll ever actually get to make, but like, I had this idea that there'd be like this character called Perseus or something, and he'd be kind of like a flying hero. He'd be a Pegasus, but like specializing in swords and axes, and sort of more heavily armored, maybe with a little bit less movement. But my idea is not that he'd be on your side, but that he'd be more of a Camus character and that he'd be an antagonist.
I'll keep pushing myself.
So yeah, that's one random idea I had. Speaking of which, another random idea I had is something that I actually won't say because I actually have a suspicion that it might turn out to be what the final boss of this route is. So I guess we'll end up seeing whether or not I'm right about that. I have a suspicion as to the final boss. I'll just say that my guess as to who the final boss of the church route is, or in... I'm going to call it the Resistance route, actually. But my guess as to who the final boss of that route is has not changed since I made my initial final boss guesses. Let's just say. Which we're all the way back towards the end of the Blue Lions route. I was actually half right about the Blue Lions final boss, but again, I said I wouldn't maybe directly spoil that route, so I guess I won't say.
Thank you.
Yeah. I guess I can spoil my wrong answer, though. I kind of, probably was thinking, I was putting a little bit too much stock in Patricia. Yeah, in hindsight, it was kind of obvious she wouldn't be nearly as relevant as I thought she'd be. But I mean, the fact they implied she survived the tragedy of Duska led me to believe, oh, she's probably still alive and she's going to be manipulating things behind the scenes. Nope. I guess I can actually explain my... I don't know if this really counts as a Blue Lions route spoil... or not. Please don't kill... What? Oh, brave. Okay. That's understandable. No, I misclicked. Suppose I can go here and slap down this mage. So yeah, okay. My original theory about Patricia was that she was actually one of those who slid in the dark, and that was the quote-unquote real family that she was desperate to get back to, and that's why she instigated the massacre.
Guide me well.
And yeah, that was that was my original idea. And that she'd still be an ultimately sympathetic character. Oh boy, those are the Falcon Knights, aren't they?
Alright.
That's cool, like, mid-air, wow, like, shooting mid-horse jump, that's really awesome looking. Speaking of awesome looking, that's not awesome looking. I still don't like the animations on those things. Oh crap, I just realized Lascivia is ridiculously far from the action, and that's not good. I also forgot to put
What's
in
my
hard mass
strategy?
warp, so... Oh, what the heck just spawned down? Yeah, okay, Pegasus Knights. I do not like Pegasus Knights in this game. Yes, it's funny. I used to call them little lame Peggies because they barely did anything. But now, they're actually big, strong Peggies, so we must, that makes it sound like the European rating system. But anyway, uh-oh, that could be bad. Yeah, wow, that's really bad. Yeah, that's a problem. Also, you are, yes, you are indeed Falcon Knights, and you guys keep spawning from there, don't you? So, I have to be a little bit careful now. Because you're going to double, like, everyone. So I've got to make sure that we are very, very durable.
My orders?
Okay, only one thing attacks her from here. If she equips the Silver Bow and Bone Raise herself up. Oh, okay, she's not getting doubled. Guess that other thing was a little heavier. Okay, so you've got 24 and Petra has 30. I should equip the Cursed Sword of Edge. I mean, they still hit pretty stupidly hard. Okay, if he goes there, the Pegasus Knight can't actually attack him. But if he goes there into the thicket, a few things can. What are they? Oh, they're the... One of which has the Brave Lance. Do I trust this? I kind of wonder about this. I hope the aggro lines do not end up lying to me. Oh, that's not good. That's extremely not good.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that lures away the Falcon Knight, so let's not do that. I don't know if I can trust Ignatz there.
I'll do my best.
I should probably just play it safe for now. Because he could survive that, but then again, there's a fairly decent chance that he might not. Also, you go there, the Pegasus Knight attacks Rafa, which is probably not going to
More
end
fighting.
well.
Steady now.
Ignatz can advance a little bit further forward and not get attacked by anything. I guess, because doesn't he have the stealth skill? Yeah, he does. I forgot to equip Special Dance, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot to equip Special Dance, which could be bad. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to be, like, life-dependent or anything. It's more that just...
Guide me well.
It's a few extra stat points that I'm missing. Let's not do that yet! Uh-oh, here comes the Falcon Knight. Okay, I could potentially dodge this if I'm lucky. Good. Dodging the Corkscrew of Doom.
Survive, I will win. My heart burns with pride.
That wasn't worth a lot of experience, though. Okay, then. Oh, that was a cool animation,
Make
too.
a difference?
Almost looked like you barely got any experience from that at all. Oh, that's terrible. I would appreciate some crits, maybe, because otherwise Lascivia has to get very, very far away.
Predictable.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Okay, that's good.
Another victory.
Yeah, something kind of dark is that apparently you would have ended up fighting Dorothea on... Oh, are you serious? I guess because Bernie's in the spot you would have gone to.
I do this for all of us.
But yeah, if I hadn't recruited Dorothea on the Blue Lions route, I actually would have fought her later on, and like I think in her fight quote she says to Byleth something like, if you're gonna do this, at least make it quick. And in the video of all of those fights that I was looking at, Byleth got a crit and said, "Allow me to demonstrate." So that was kind of dark. Anyway, those Falcon Knight reinforcements are very, very annoying. They are kind of preventing me from going deeper into the map. think Raphael's defense is going to mean nothing when, you know, because at least Dadu can wait and gain +4 defense.
My
I
orders?
almost feel like Raphael's just sort of a weaker Dadu at this point. There is nowhere I can go where only one of them get aggroed, is there? Because I don't like that Brave Lance. Well, her defense is actually better than his. Yeah, it's a lot better. Well, by a lot I mean 2 points, but still. Yes, it's 2 points better. That was my best. That was a terrible Gordon impression, but oh well. Okay. How dead are you? 13 times 2, 26, and then 16. I think it. Yeah, you'll
I will
do.
prevail.
I know I've probably referenced this in a Fire Emblem playthrough before, but just Siegfried's justification in Soul Calibur for why he can just beat you up with a giant sword and still not kill you is that he just says after the fight, I've avoided your vitals, you'll live. What attacks him from there? Oh, one of the Dork mages. And I get the feeling that if that thing hits him, then the aggro line's gonna lie, and that won't... Oh, and I'm pretty sure magic does ignore the benefits of terrain in this game, so let's not even go there. Oh, there's just not a lot of safe areas for Seth right now. Not a lot of safe areas for anyone right now. I still annoyingly only get 1 meteor per map. So I'm not used to you being a dancer. But I can at least physic someone like Lucidia.
That helps.
Yes, it does. It helps you not die, although the blister still would have killed you from there. Yes, that was kind of my... I've already got my theory on Patricia. Oh, well, look at this weapon. This was like Dimitri's bread and butter for the entire Blue Lions run. I was kind of hoping that would happen. Nice one.
I'm not dying here.
Maybe Leonie will take that.
Let's see it in action.
Yeah, it's a paladin with only C+ riding. Whoa, okay.
Gerald.
Her horse just Goomba stomped him. When, wow, 1,000 experience points needed to level up from here.
I'll keep pushing myself.
Yeah, Leonie's pretty strong for cavalry standards. Okay, you are advancing, and I really wish I had Lucidia down there, because she would just destroy you. Okay, you coming forward is probably... uh-oh. I mean, it might be bad, because we also have these stupid Falcon Knights behind. Is there a way I can take one down? 1, 2, 3, and then she has to go 1, 2, 3 back. Which things will still get to her from there, including potentially Falcon Knights. But if there's a way that I can... Nope, not like that. Not like that either. Yeah, that's the most reliable method. Oh, Banshee locks your movement, doesn't it? I just realized that, and that's probably bad.
For myself. For
I may have to...
everyone.
Yeah, she's stuck, and now she's gonna die. Yeah, she is definitely going to die. I have to Divine Pulse that. I forgot about Banshee. And they also have Death as well.
Steady now.
Actually, Ignaz's resistance is solid. Let's see if this will... Okay, that'll definitely work. Provided that he doesn't die to the enemies. Actually, some gambits might serve me well here.
Leave it to me.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. No risk of counter at all from you. Except I still have those annoying Pegasus Knights to deal
Be
with.
smart or I'm finished.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I guess I can heal.
Thanks.
So I actually know what the name of Marianne's crest
My
is, but I'm
orders?
not entirely sure what it implies. All I know is that I'm going to be making certain jokes by the time that I think it'll be revealed in the paralogue, but I will be making certain jokes when that happens because there's a certain joke that I could make there.
Alright, who's next?
Okay. So the problem... Whoa, okay, that's a magic bow. The problem is when I move people out of the way then...
More fighting.
No, you don't reach...
I will prevail.
I basically mean that when, are there more Falcon Knights? Okay, no, not more Falcon Knights, but I basically mean that when we, when I move you out of the way, then there are going to be some changes in aggro lines, and they may result in deathage. Yes, deathage, that's a word.
Behold our strategy.
This could do something? No. It's funny, whenever I miss 80 hit rates, it's usually with Gambits. Remember that I have very limited Divine Pulse charges.
More
I should
fighting.
probably just check what's going to happen when I move you. Because obviously you have to stay very, very far away from, you know. You get the idea.
Appreciate.
From those Falcon Knights. Okay, now that's happened. Well, that's not good. Okay, so slight idea.
I will prevail.
I think I can block you off. But then everything piles on Raphael. I need him to dodge stuff in that case.
Guide me well.
Or, you know, Assembly has to hit here. That could help too.
Commence.
No! Okay, I feel like things are gonna go really badly this turn.
What's my strategy?
I still have more Divine Pulse
Let's
uses.
make this quick.
Okay. Well, that's one thing. Please, okay, one dodge, good. Second hit is not great, because I think 3 things are attacking him right now. Okay, good dodge there, setter. Yeah, I think that actually is a female general, which is cool. I think I acknowledge the presence of female generals in this chapter on the other route as well. Yeah, you were always going for setup regardless. I do like the castle-style design of their shields, though. Okay, not you. This is bad. Please dodge Raphael. Thank you. I think he's fine now. I could be wrong, but I think he's fine now. This does like 27? Yeah, and he is fine now. Uh-oh. He has no game. And more Peggies. Or Falkies, as the case may be. This central front is turning into kind of a mess. Let's see how we deal with it. Ignatz has not done a lot so far. Oh, arms, okay. That's the Onager. Let's not do that. Let's instead, how dare you attack Raphael? Eat this!
No mercy.
Nobody has surpassed Annette's record for most damage in a single hit, by the way.
I want.
That was like about 280 damage. No one's come close to that yet. Yeah, Raphael is in major trouble right now. But he can at least still punch this guy in the face. Well.
Can't afford to lose.
Does the arrows have that like little bright thing on the tip? It makes them kind of look like candles. That's sort of funny looking. Oh yeah, Raphael's great with a magic bow. Wait, B rank. What's your bow rank? it's not like grayed out or anything. That's weird. Yeah, Raphael desperately needs to be healed, though. Oh, and Bernie's almost there. Not like she's going to really do much. 7 3s to 21. Yeah, she has to crit both of those for this to work, which is probably not going to. Well, there's one crit. There's another one that is a crit, but... And at least your battalion leveled up out of that. Her authority is kind of surprisingly high at this point. And you have a Goddess Ring, okay. Ah, Lysithea, you need to get closer.
My orders?
This was not exactly my best showing for Lysithea. I could, however, try and... Oh, that's 2 things attacking you. What are the 2 things that are attacking you? Oh, a warrior plus a falcon knight. I don't know if she can handle that, because warriors have axe fair and are very, very strong in this game, so... Might not be the best of plans to send her down there. Present sickle, maybe? Oh, it even has like a dark
Destiny unfurls.
trail behind it. But I'm pretty sure that's a those who slither in the dark
I'll do my
technology weapon.
Let out.
And I think we'll hopefully be seeing more of their technology later on this route. Guess you can do this.
It's win or die.
And once again, she shows her inner Game of Thrones fan.
I'll...
So yeah, my apologies if this chapter is, yeah, it's the same kind of chapter as that other one, but I'm pretty sure the routes will start diverging at this point. You might have also noticed that Lorenz and Ash are not here, despite the fact that I recruited both of them 3 times here. So I've heard that some characters do that,
Pure grit.
Okay then. That some characters in this game do that, and if that's the
Make a
case,
difference.
don't worry, you will still be able to get them back later, but you're gonna have to fight them first, let's just say. I think they're just people whose, like, role in the plot as storyline bosses was just too important to remove. So that's why, you know, this ended up happening. I wonder if... yeah, Armor Slayer's probably better. Well, at least Petra's very, very good at dodging axes as a Pegasus Knight. Okay, I suppose if she goes here, only a Falcon Knight can attack her. But is it going to be a... No, it's not going to be a killy Falcon Knight. Okay, one of them didn't even attack me. I guess because I was out of range. Missing an 80 is not great, but I can still finish that one off later. Nope! Just sidestep that Tomahawk.
All is prepared. Now we just need to draw the enemy's attention. Traitors! Repent of your sins, and the goddess may yet show you mercy.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me. Attack! Make sure they never speak again!
What?
Now, begin!
He just kind of used stride, just off screen. Okay, then.
A fire attack. The damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat. I'll take on our pursuers. Carry away the injured soldiers.
Okay, so this is going to be more like how, you know, it's supposed to go.
Press the attack! Give them no quarter!
Because by the time this actually happened, ow. By the time this actually happened on the other route, I'd already finished off pretty much everything. But, okay, everyone here in the city counts as rattled after this. That's interesting to know.
Proceed carefully.
Oh, not great. I suppose you can just, 3. I actually do need to do more damage than that.
I'm really
Okay, B swords. Unfortunately, there just isn't a really good master class that goes off of assassin. So I may have to keep him as assassin forever.
I must keep going.
Also, that looks pretty cool, fighting amongst the flames. Or the flams, as the case may be. Speaking of flams, super long-range flams! Because Lawrence's Hero's Relic is ridiculous.
No time to slow down.
I'll probably give it back to him when he comes back, though, when he's a Dark Knight, because this feels kind of cheap.
I aspire to be my...
Okay, she aspires to be her best, like no one ever was. To destroy everything is her real test. To spike the Death Knight is her cause. She'll travel across the land, searching far and wide, and the Death Knight will understand why he has to die. Lysithea got to nuke them all. It's you and me. I wasn't going to do the whole thing, but now that I've started, I just can't really stop. I know it's my destiny, Lysithea. Oh, Lawrence's Hero's Relic is your best friend in this world that she alone will defend because she can take on entire armies. Lysithea got to nuke them all. Dark Spikes of Doom. Her magic will pull us through.
You are in my way.
You face her and doom on you, Lysithea. Gotta nuke 'em all. The end. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever done in this. Up to and including Blilda. Okay. I don't like you. I think I'm gonna have to use my... I wonder if I go down there, can... Because I don't exactly want... I guess I'll do these. I'll probably crit anyway. Of course I crit, yeah. I was wanting to have Raphael finish you
How
off.
about a curtsy?
Amazing.
Yes, amazing. You curtsy after you blow their face off with an arrow. Anyway, I believe that's a tomahawk, so I guess you could do that. The benefit of recruiting these people so late into the game is that they still have their vulneraries. And thus Mr. Swordmaster is gone. He hath served his purpose. I'm still a little annoyed that I, oh boy, that's long range. Thoron, okay. Yeah, still a little annoyed that I didn't bring Caspar.
A total loss. But we can't just return home like this.
Watch out, Professor! They're coming for you!
Okay, complete change in mission objective. Didn't get to see that on the other route.
A total loss. But we can't just return home like this.
Did I just kill Sylvain?
Professor, get down!
What's he doing? Why is Dimitri saying get down? What's gonna happen?
Hopefully this proves useful.
This is an interesting battle, though, and that's a female warrior. You don't often see generic female warriors. What's that guy doing? Ow. Oh, I guess everyone else was standing on, yeah, everyone else was standing on tile. She was the only one who was standing on lava. Well, not lava, but sort of, you know, so let's say self-made lava, but like us-made lava. I actually need Bernadetta to not, yeah, because I would rather have Lysithea do this. I'm sorry, female warrior, you're a rare breed, but I must destroy you for experience. Yeah, there's just barely any left. Oh, Vile can get all the way up to this guy's face, so you might as well.
Here is something to believe in.
All is going to plan.
Here is something to believe in. Tatsumaka and Byukaku smash! Okay, how on a scale of... Whoa, I need to take you out this turn. There's no question about it. He needs to go down this turn now. Unless I gambit him, which I could easily do. Oh, I suppose I could have Seth take this guy on. I was wondering if he had a special boss conversation with Seth, but I don't know.
You knew it would end as such.
I remember the early days where people were
earned
calling
your
Seth
reprieve.
Setez. This reminds me of the early days of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, where it was Dialga and Parukia instead of Dialga and Palkia, which, in hindsight, were probably the intended names from the beginning, but still.
Thank you.
Oh, now I'm remembering how much of a... This is weird, because only, like... I don't know, it's something that's not really made much a big deal of these days, but, like... Back in the day, it was a really big deal that Uxie, Mesprite, and Azelf were the first legendaries to not keep their Japanese names since Gen 1. Okay, that's not a ranged axe, so you can safely shoot from afar.
For my house, for justice, I will not be defeated!
Like, he actually is a lot like Caspar now I think about it. He's kind of a deconstructed Caspar in a way. That makes it sound like some kind of food, but anyway. This is a weird tangent, but since when did deconstructed insert food name here become such a thing? I feel like she'll probably just crit him into oblivion if I do that. Down to 23. I really want Bernadetta to get the finishing blow here. Or I guess I could just have her shoot once and then, Dorothea her. No reactions to Bernadetta turning traitor on the Empire, I see. I still like, it's kind of sad you never get to fight Bernadetta's father. That would have been amazing. And she still cannot do it.
Still in it.
But I could throw a short axe at him. That is bosses without 1-2 range in a nutshell. You can do this. And he is the last thing left on the map, I'm pretty sure, so let's just finish it. So I doubt his fate is going to be as gruesome as it is on the other route.
Mother, please. I'm so...
Okay, good speed.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
We face a powerful enemy today, but Garreg Mach will remain secure.
That makes sense for Leonin to get MVP there. That went pretty decently. And yeah, we got to see some aspects of that chapter we didn't get to see on the other route, even though it was the same map.
We drove the Imperial army. The real fight has only just begun.
Okay, so absolutely nothing with Randolph post-battle. He's just dead there, and that's it. Okay, so I was hoping there'd be an equivalent scene for the Blue Lions one, but I guess that's basically Blue Lions only.
I never thought I'd be fighting Randolph. I guess it can't be helped, seeing as how I've left my own territory and all. But what will I do if my father or brother get involved? I really don't want to face them.
Spoiler alert, they don't. Unless Gaspar was his brother.
Too true, Professor. So long as the Empire is our enemy, we cannot avoid fighting those we are acquainted with.
Well, at this point, it's only Hubert and Edelgard. There are no other named characters that are still against us.
Though I suppose I have it easier, since my house is no longer on the Empire's side.
My friends from the opera said they would leave the capital and go west. So at least I won't be seeing them in battle.
There's a little bit more, not so much backstory, but like explanation of what people related to these characters are doing on this route.
I don't think I care if my own house falls.
Of course you don't.
Let's make it a grand fight. After a grand nap, of course.
It does not give me happiness to have the people of Bridget involved. But it is not the time to be thinking of that. If it is a possibility, I will be having their strength.
I don't mind at all, really. I have no friends anyway, and my father hasn't done much to make me care for him.
That's the understatement of the year. The father part, not the no friends part.
Not that he'd ever step on a battlefield anyway. Oh, but I do wonder how Mother is doing.
Each of our situations is unique. What we share is companionship, and the will to fight as one.
So we have the power of friendship on our side, which lets us scale the walls between us, blah, 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 blah.
Professor, You are the heart of our efforts. We will support you as best we can.
Possibly literally.
I have a proposal. It would be most difficult to fight the Imperial Army with the forces we have now. As such, I believe we should send messengers to whatever lords we can trust in the Kingdom and the Alliance, so that we may gain their support.
The question is, can we trust Dimitri now? I feel like the answer is... Oh wait, they don't know Dimitri's alive at this point.
Do you agree? It is heartening to hear you say that. If all we do is bide our time, our enemy's main army will come down upon us like a hammer from above.
Who are you planning to ask? Sadly, House Karen is out. We can trust them, but they have no help to offer.
How about House Daphne of the Alliance? Their leader is sure to at least respond.
Judith, the hero of Daphne. Yes, that is a fine suggestion.
Oh, Judith is from Daphnel. Okay, that makes sense.
That territory is on the border of the Kingdom and the Alliance. It has not yet been claimed by the Fires of
Okay, so neutral territory.
If they agree to lend us their troops, our forces will be greatly strengthened. We shall send along a secret messenger at once.
Hopefully said secret messenger doesn't get secretly killed.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment.
Oh, wait, we're still going here? I thought we'd have new content.